And the Clippers looking good as they came into the arena before the game. Important to make. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Then it's Harden. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Mann in at the two-guard spot.
Well, he's so active. You got to box Grant out. When the shot goes up, he'll get to the offensive glass, and he rises up off the floor pretty quick.
And the jam by Harden.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Simons. Outside, Walker. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Now, here's Thibault. Defense right on him. Kicks it out to Grant. Passes to Simons. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
George against Simon. George with the bucket.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Now here's Thibault. He's tightly guarded. Simons surveying the D. Here's Ayton. Another shot. Misses the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Grant. At the beginning of his career, Grant was more of a role-playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
Yeah, no question. He just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points. Has even developed that three ball to become a multi-level scorer.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. A two-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step. Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden the pass to Leonard. Over Grant. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
This is how focused Kawhi is right now. Sees through the play, stays in control, and scores.
Simons the pass to Grant. Now here's Thibault. There's a good screen. That 3 off the mark. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
Henderson's checked in for the Trailblazers.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something. Because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
Here's the Clippers. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Harden. Excellent defense there from Henderson. To the inside. Walker. And the rejection by Zubats.
Terrific defense from Zubats. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Harden kicks to George. He takes it in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Simons, the pass to Henderson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Clippers leading by 8. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Zubats. Here's Mann. Outside, George. Zubats with the screen for George. To the paint. And that one is good from Zubats.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contribution.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Ayton finds Thibault. Walker with it, guarded by Harden. Walker the pass to Simons. In the corner, Henderson with it. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
George dishes to Harden. George with the screen on Walker. Rocket 6. And George gets it to go. 6 points for George.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
They get it back. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, this is a maturity play here. Lots of pressure around him, and he doesn't speed up.
Norman Powell's checked in for James Harden.
Second team foul.
And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he got that old school draw back to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's Simons, and there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Island's checked in. Pass to Kamare. Ayton with it. Shoots over Highland. Portland again missing. Powell for 3. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Henderson kicks to Thibault. It's Henderson on the wing. Hasn't made one yet.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the Clippers. They're leading by 8. Here's Mann. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible
not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Leonard kicks to Zubats. Zubats with the screen for Highland. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubats, and Amir Coffey is subbed in for Terrence Mann.
In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders.
Scoot putting on a show. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Highland against Henderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Rupert. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Kamare misses. Clippers leading by 12. Plumlee the pass to Leonard. Rebound by Murray. And for Portland, they're shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. Here's Rupert. Feeds to Ayton. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. Now here's Henderson. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Look at Henderson embracing opportunity. Nice to see a rookie not avoiding the mid-range.
Highland passes to Coffey. Back to Highland. 6 on the shot clock with the drive. Portland grabs the miss.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Clippers leading by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. And the rejection by Ayton.
He has the size and get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Murray kicks to Henderson. From past the arc. He can't get it to go. Leonard looking over the floor. For Murray. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Clippers on top, up by 6. From Portland, we're backing them. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Plumlee out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Highland in at the 1 spot.
Simon's seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Outside, George. Plumlee with a screen on Murray. George. And George with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Trailblazers trail by 5. Henderson outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
That's a 2 from Simons. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that, Jay.
Highland passes to George. Plumlee with a screen on Murray. There's the pass to Plumlee. Basket counts. Plumlee's got his second basket of the game.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Henderson finds Simons. Back to Henderson for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
And when Scoot is knocking down threes, there's really nothing you can do to stop him.
Highland against Henderson. In the corner, Powell with it. Here's the 3. Henderson pulls it in. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. And that one's good, George.
And George has been assertive in this one, shouldering the load offensively.
Henderson against Highland. Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely. Drills the three-pointer. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
How? Plumlee finds Highland. And it's off from three-point range. Portland has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Henderson, no one around him. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. On the wing, George. He's covered by Murray. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. It's Powell on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He can be a 3-level scorer.
The free throw drops for Powell. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Bones Highland. Here's George. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Grant. Simon's on the wing. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And Tucker kicks to Powell. Simons against Harden. Into the lane. And Harden with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Outside, Walker. Wants to get it to Grant and does. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Mann subbed in for Norman Powell. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Now Thibault, he has yet to score. Simons on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Harden outside. Zubats with the screen for Harden. Pass to Zubats. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Clippers lead by 4.
That's a nice opportunity for Zubats that he cashes in.
3-pointer, Simon. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Zubats, a screen on Simon. And the jam by Harden.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
3-pointer, Simon. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires from deep. Harden, no good. Trailblazers trail by 3. Pass to Simons. Grant against George. No good from Grant. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose. One-on-one fast break. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Grant's got his second bucket.
That's a lot of hard work in the offseason for Jeremy Grant to become better at the mid-range, finding some footing there.
Here's Leonard. And he converts the layup.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Simons, the pass to Grant. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Simons.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number the way he's got it going here.
George with the bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Powell's checked in. Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
Now, here's Simons. Guarded closer. Here's Ayton. Nails the baby hook. Ayton's got 11.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Clippers moving the ball around. Leonard kicks to Zubats. Zubats, a screen on Simons. And the jam by Harden.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
Thibault, the pass to Simons. Here he goes. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Zubats kicks to Powell. Leonard against Grant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. They're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this is Harden's specialty, one of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Portland trailing here. Pass to Simon. Misses the three. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the pass to Harden. Here's Mann. Pass to Zubac. In the corner, Powell with it. Zubac kicks to Harden. It's good from long range. And it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And a large portion of Harden's shots come from the perimeter. And for good reason. He is an absolute sharpshooter.
Here's Simon.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Number 7, Amir Coffey.
James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And a chance now to send it over to... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Andre Ayton out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Walker, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Zubac, a screen on Simons. Here's Harden. Some solid defense from Ayton. Portland leading. Walker with a clean look. It's rebounded by Leonard. Harden outside. Driving to the basket. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Thybulle can't get it to go. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Passes it to Thybulle. That's a 2 from Simons. Portland, no good that time either.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Harden finds George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And the strength of George on display that time.
Simons against George. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 26 points.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Zubac. Here's Harden. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, here's Simons. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he can do some damage. He's got length and vertical ability for him.
Leonard, no luck.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Grant kicks to Walker. And the foul on Harden. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Clippers. Walker in the post, defended by George. Bible can't get it to go. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. Pass to Zubac, goes back up. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
And we continue to see Leonard and his patience being able to deliver the ball like that.
Inside, here's Ayton. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubac. Free throw no good for Ayton.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Right wing, fires from the corner. Hits the front of the rim and out. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And George kicks to Plumlee. Outside, George. Tries to... Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Trailblazers trail by 4. And here is Simons. He has 29. Kept alive. Here's Ayton, and the layup is good. Ayton's got 15 points.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Powell. That's 12 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi like a robot out there just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
Simons from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Simons has got 8 here in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
To the left wing with the shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, Grant showing some toughness on that play. He welcomes the contact. He's so athletic, goes right through it that time.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Bones Highland is checked in for Terrence Mann. Outside Leonard. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Takes it inside. Oh!
Yeah, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Anderson with it. 8 points for him. And there's the pass to Grant. Paul George with the steal. Here's Highland. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
To the middle. Walker finds Grant. Henderson, bounce pass. Grant against George. 6 to shoot. Back to Henderson. From the top of the key. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And Brent, an interesting aspect of Mason Plumlee's game is his passing.
Yeah, good coaches, Greg, have found a way to put Mason Plumlee in positions to succeed as a passer. You don't see that much with big men in the NBA, but he's capable.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers trail by 6. Thibault, the pass to Ayton. Back to Thibault. Trailblazers moving the ball around. For 3, Henderson. Good on the triple. Henderson's got 11 points.
Henderson's the kind of playmaker a team can build an offense around. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
The shot's good. And the Clippers lead by 5.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Deflects the pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Henderson outside. 3-pointer. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Highland. Pass to Pop. Leonard attacking. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Kawhi playing at his own pace. He can really control the game off the bounce.
Anderson looking it over. Good. Ayton's got 6 here in this quarter. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Coffey. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Here's Henderson. He's got 11. Ayton a screen on Highland. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Highland, he gets that one. 6 points for him. 1:21 left in the third. Powell with the steal. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside. And now a 10-point Clipper lead.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Leonard the pass to Coffey. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Thibault on the wing to end the run. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Highland passes to Leonard. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
The wingspan of Kawhi is a bit sneaky, longer than you think. Makes him effective down low.
Henderson outside. No good with the triple.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end, and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Clippers lead by 15. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. George is out there with Powell. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Coffey in at the 3. And here comes the break. The 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Nice play, George creating for others, just manufacturing some points.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Pass to Kamare. Now here's Simons. Defended by George. Lets a floater go. And Simons with the lay-in good. Simons has got 10 points here in the second half. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And Coffey gets it to go.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Henderson, no good. Clippers leading by 18. Passes it to Coffey. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. A second chance effort. And Leonard with the lay-in. Leonard's got 21. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Tucker's checked in.
Hey, right here.
Henderson with the screen for Simons. His three-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On the wing, George. And that one, good. He's got 24.
Look how confident George is inside. Just pops it in.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Henderson outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Tucker. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Inside. Coffey passes to Tucker. Outside, George. He dishes it to Plumlee. Yes, that goes in. 6 points for Mason Plumlee.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Murray. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harden's checked in. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Harden outside. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And George kicks to Harden. Back to George. 5 to shoot, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, keep it or dish it. Those are the decisions Paul George is trying to make, and he makes the right one there.
Stolen by Tucker. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And George kicks it to Tucker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Blazers ball. Substitution on the court.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Thibault finds Grant. At the top of the key, Ayton. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Ayton's got 21.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Here's George. Second shot opportunity, and the bucket is good from Plumlee down low.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Count it.
Great determination as Norman Powell just shook off that bump.
Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Simons kicks to Walker. The pass to Grant. Shoots over Tucker, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. Los Angeles leading by 22. George passes to Tucker. Here's Plumlee. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Thibault. George against Walker. Thibault, the pass to Ayton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now here's Harden. In the corner, Powell with it. Kicks it out to Harden. Driving in, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
The Trailblazers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Three-pointers, Simon. Good on the three-point shot. Simons has got 39.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Kawhi Leonard. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Clippers' head athletic trainer. He said he has a dislocated kneecap, which is incredibly painful to say the least. Well, I'm told it's pretty bad news. He's definitely out for this game and probably a lot longer. Of course, you never want to hear that, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Pass to Thibault. Back to Simons. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's George. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Grant. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Walker.
Line for your Trailblazers, Walker. 2 shots.
And so Walker nails both of them. Clippers leading by 23. Here's Harden on the wing. Covered by Simons.
An offensive
juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Passes it to Grant. Outside, Walker. Grant surveying the D. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Wow, Jeremy Grant continuing to work on his game, stretching it out to the three-point line.
Harden against Simons. Man can't hit. Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Man can't hit. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Zubac. Brown comes in for George. Amir Coffey's checked in for Mann. And Bones Island subbed in for James Harden. Here's Henderson. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Paul George.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Tucker finds Highland. Excellent defense there from Henderson. And for Portland, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries it from three-point range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Their offense is really clicking.
And yeah, I can see them adding even more points.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Henderson kicks to Murray. Shot clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. They get the rebound to the wing right side. Henderson outside. Now the pass to Higgins. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.